Greetings, loved ones. Today we're going to talk about a type of senior abuse called financial fraud. I'm going to get more in depth with this. So help us get these messages out. Subscribe to our channel, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Hit the like button and the notification bell, and please share these messages with others because you could save a life. Financial fraud comes in many forms, especially when dealing with seniors. So we're going to talk about the different forms. First, there are predatory lenders. Older clients are sometimes pressured into taking out reverse mortgages or other predatory loans with high interest rates. It might be against the client's best interest to take out the loan, but they may be convinced to do so due to high pressure or fraudulent information. Then there's investments. Senior citizens are popular targets for pyramid schemes and other get-rich-quick schemes. Then, as with everybody, there's identity theft. When a victim's identity is stolen, it can be used to open up fraudulent credit cards and other lines of credit in their name. The senior Social Security number is a popular target for scammers. Here's a story. It happened. The CEO of a financial services company in California was charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud after conning 11 retirees out of more than $4 million. The man, who faces up to 20 years in prison if convicted, solicited the funds to be put into a retirement portfolio. He instead deposited the money into his own personal bank account and used it to buy jewelry, luxury cars, and more. So, let's talk about caretakers, friends, and family members. Not only do strangers commit financial fraud against seniors, but also people close to them are likely to be perpetrators of financial fraud because of their access to financial and their proximity to their victims who depend on them. Here are some ways that caretakers, friends, and family can commit fraud against a senior. With a power of attorney. Someone who has been granted power of attorney can sometimes abuse that designation to acquire money, assets, and possessions. Family members and friends can do bank cards and checks. A caretaker who has access to a senior's bank card and checks can use them to withdraw money or make fraudulent purchases. Family members and friends can also use threats of violence. An older person who cannot defend themselves can be an easy target for a threat of violence in exchange for money or assets. And then family and friends, they can withhold care. A friend or family member might threaten to not pick up the person's groceries, not mow their lawn, or withhold any other service unless they receive an exchange of money, or a paid caretaker might select certain responsibilities, neglect for certain responsibilities while still collecting their full payment. It happened. Here's another story. In Massachusetts, the niece of a disabled Army veteran used her uncle's government VA grant, which was intended for a handicapped accessible van, to buy herself an SUV. The woman was caught and was charged with larceny. According to the WHO, 1 in 6 seniors above 60 years of age will experience abuse. The question is not if you encounter a victim of violence. The question before God is, what will you do when you do encounter them? You could be the person who saves a life. You are called. We are all called to be champions for justice. And those who suffer violence, they need to know that those who love them and those who don't even know them will reach out and help them before it's too late. Please help us get these messages out. Subscribe to our channel, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Hit the like button, notification bell, and share these messages with others. If you're a victim of violence, please listen to me. You are valued, you are loved, you're intelligent, and yes, you are worthy. God does not want you to suffer violence. He wants you to live free from violence in peace and tranquility. And I want you to know that there is a way out of your suffering. I want you to know that it's not your fault. Abuse is not love. And most of all, I want you to know that you are not alone. If you're a victim of violence, please reach out to somebody today. If you find yourself in a dangerous situation, call 911 for help. And if you know or suspect of a senior suffering abuse, tell the authorities. In our next episode, we're going to talk about the effects of elder financial abuse on senior citizens. Until then, God bless you.